Oh hey, I bet you're wondering why I'm wearing a ripped up white tank top. Well, if you really want to know, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Dorm Storm. I'm Andy.
And I'm Matt.
This week is going to be our standard weekly installment of Dorm Storm. It's going to be Fit
Fun Fact.
So we're going to lead off with a fit video, and we hope you enjoy it. It's a nice little workout video for you, and cue the video. Hello everybody, welcome to the fitness portion of Dorm Storm here today. Keeping with our dorm theme, we're going to start off with a dorm workout. I know people are in college, or as they move on, you can do this in your apartment, and it can be more difficult to get to the gym. So this is a way to bring the workout home, and it's about a 30-minute workout. It'll keep you in shape, it'll keep you nice and toned, and we're just going to get right into it. Okay, the first workout you do is a big one that everybody kind of knows, and it's push-ups. Push-ups are really good for working your chest and your shoulders, and it gets a bit of your core in there too, as long as you keep it nice, straight, like plank back. We're going to show you two kinds of push-ups. You're going to do your normal push-ups with a and then I'll show you a modification, and then I'm also going to show you tricep push-ups with a modification. So first off, we're going to show you your standard push-up. Welcome YouTubers. Alright, this is push-ups. For proper form with push-ups, what you're going to want to do is you're going to plant your feet, and then your hands are going to be a little bit wider than your shoulders, and they're going to be about level with your pectorals, so about at the same range. And what you're going to do is you're going to look forward and you're going to push up, obviously. Alright, so when you do a good range of motion, it looks like this. You keep your head up, you want to get down just where your chest touches, and come back up. So like that. Pretty straightforward. Next is the modified version of these push-ups. Now if you start off and you can't really do push-ups with your body weight, a good way to do it is you go from your knees. So you're going to curl your legs up, you're going to keep on your knees, and you do the same thing, but it's going to be about half the weight. Just like that. Some fun variations to push-ups when they get a little tougher are diamond push-up. So you put your hands like this, you're going to keep them right at the center of your chest, and you go down low. It's going to make it a bit harder. Other fun ones are obviously, you can just do clapping push-ups. So you're going to push off a little bit harder, you're going to clap in the air, and you're going to come down. Pretty easy. You can switch those up, and if you need to make them harder, go for it, try them out. Try not to hurt yourselves. We don't endorse people getting injured, so do your best. Alright, and then now that was a standard push-up, and again, that's going to focus mainly on your chest. And when you do this, you guys are going to want to do about 4 to 5 sets of 15. If you can't get to 15, do 10 and try to get 5 sets in as a beginning mark. After that, you can go like sets of 20 and get like 5 or 6 sets. Try to get as many as you can. Eventually, you can get to the point where you can just do like 100 or however many in a row, and it'll be a really good workout, and it's a really good endurance workout. So next, what we're working on is tricep push-ups. It's not a whole lot different, but it engages more of your triceps, and that'll kind of go in a little bit more with our upper body workout for this. We'll also have another tricep exercise a little later, but this is a good one to do while you're doing push-ups. And these two together are gonna get a really good combination of movements and get a real good burn in your chest and your triceps and your shoulders. So this is how to do tricep push-ups. Why hello again, YouTubers. Alright, next we're gonna do tricep push-ups. Not a whole lot different. This time you're going to keep your hands back a little bit farther and your elbows really close to your body. This is going to emphasize your triceps more than your chest. Same thing, plant your feet, look forward, keep your back straight, and go up. Again, my elbows aren't out at my sides. They're in so that my arm goes, like this and extends the tricep. So I'll show you a couple of those. Pretty simple. Alright, and same thing with these. You can always modify them. Again, pull your legs up, keep your weight on your knees, and you go up and down. And that's it for push-ups. Alright, after that, because we want this to be a full body workout that you can do a couple days a week, next we're going to go into some leg stuff that you can do. First off, what we're going to do is just normal body squats. You can do that with your body weight. If you've got some dumbbells, you can hold them in your hands too. and do some dumbbell squats. But anybody can do this, just real simple. Get good range of motion, and we're going to show you the proper form how to do that now. Alright, next what we're going to do is body squats. These are going to be high repetition, and they're going to be really good for your quads and your glutes, and they'll help keep your legs toned and your legs strong. And this will be kind of a cardio workout because, again, we're going to do high repetition. So for this, what you're going to do is I just hold my hand in the middle. It helps me keep a good balance and center of gravity. And you're going to keep your chest up and your chin up, and you're going to look forward. What you're going to do is you're just going to sit your butt down, bend at the knees, and go to your body's about parallel, and then come back up. I'll show you that from the side now. When you go down, you want to go down like you're sitting down in a chair. You don't want your chest to be too far forward and to get a really short motion like that. Again, you want your chest straight up and down, weight over your center of gravity, and up and down. For what we didn't get to today with the form and everything, tune in next week for part 2 of Dorm Fitness.
Okay.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back. Next, we're going to go right into our fun section. We're going to throw it over the mat for that one.
Alright, thanks Andy. So today for fun, I'm going to go over a game that I really like, I know a lot of my friends really like, and it's really, really new. And it's from one of my very favorite franchises of video games, and that's Fallout. So I've played all the Fallouts, or almost all of them. I haven't played Tactics or Brotherhood of Steel, but I've heard Brotherhood of Steel is pretty bad. So I am probably not going to go that route anyway, but I've played a lot of 1, I played a little bit of 2, and I played all of 3 in New Vegas, and I just started playing 4 a little while ago as well. So I know, Andy, you haven't played much of Fallout or any of Fallout.
Yeah, I've only played through a bit of 3 and then a little bit of New Vegas. But
Okay.
yeah, I couldn't keep the game for very long, so I never got through the story modes. But I did enjoy it. It was a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's a really famous game now too. I started with Fallout 3 when I got my Xbox back in 2010. And it's kind of a funny story, like right when I first started playing it, I really did not like it. And I think it was because it was pretty much my first open world game. Like before that I played like a lot of linear shooters like Halo, or I played a lot of PC games and strategy games. So I put it off for a long time, and then I came back to it and played it through, and I played it through again, and I played it through again, and I just started really, really enjoying and liking every experience of it. And then I got New Vegas, and I played 1 and 2. And Fallout 4, for like 5 years of my life, was a really big game that I was looking forward to. Probably my most hyped game ever. Like every E3, I'd look online to see if there's any news about Fallout 4. I'd see every single fake post about different things, different areas are going to have it, or different release dates, and all of them being fake, and getting my hopes up and then shot down the same day. It was pretty rough.
No, I remember you telling me you were so hyped up when you actually got the game, you wouldn't open it for weeks because you didn't want it to be a letdown.
And I think over the last few months, looking on forums and threads, Fallout 4 has gotten a little bit of controversy to it, and some fans aren't huge fans of it, especially Fallout fans. So I just kind of wanted to take this first video. It's a very relevant thing going on in gaming right now.
Definitely.
So I was just gonna break it down, my thoughts on Fallout 4, and just go from there. So some of the complaints about Fallout 4 is, 1, the graphics. A lot of people don't like kind of the outdatedness of the graphics, or just the style of art that they went through. And I don't know if you've seen any gameplay for Fallout 4.
Yeah, no, I have seen a bit. I thought it looked really pretty, personally.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm a fan of graphics. There's a lot of like hardcore gamers who are really like, if you play a game for graphics, like you're not a true gamer, which I really disagree with, because there is no gamer out there, I don't think, that doesn't want good graphics in a game. I mean, I don't think it makes or breaks a game, but you take games like BioShock Infinite that I was just playing before, or like The Last of Us, and you give it a lot worse graphics, and some of the moments are just completely lost in the experience. I mean, it would definitely change a game for the worse.
Yeah.
That being said, though, I mean, I've played about 3/4 of Fallout 4 so far, and I really don't see that bad of graphics with it, to the point that it detracts anything from the game.
For me, it really doesn't matter. At the most, it'll be like a little bit of hesitation before I buy and play the game the first time, especially like with newer consoles. If I see it and it doesn't look up to par, I kind of expect a little more. But as I start playing games, I quickly like disregard the graphics as long as the gameplay is immersive and the story is captivating.
Right.
A lot of the things, like one of my favorite games of all time is the original Zelda game, which is, you know, it's a pretty 2D side scroller, and there's, you know, nothing flashy about the graphics. And I played it at a time when, you know, 3D games are coming out, and so like you had like PlayStation 2 and everything like that. So like graphics were a lot better than it, but it's still like I still love to play it. It was one of my favorite games, and graphics really didn't matter that much to me.
Right, right, and that's a key part of any game is, you know, gameplay, story. I mean, graphics do sometimes get a back burner, and that's one of the reasons it was kind of weird to hear that big of a complaint for it. And there's one complaint about Fallout 4 that actually I'd say most true Fallout 4 fans complain about, and that's the RPG aspect.
Okay.
So Fallout 3 kind of had this problem too, but RPGing, if some more casual gamers don't exactly know what that means, it's role-playing. It's like taking a character, building it from scratch, having his own backstory, its own lore for himself, and really crafting his own personality. So the problem with Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, there's going to be a few spoilers here, just minor story spoilers. Just if you haven't played the game, this is a forewarning.
Get out now.
Yeah. But in Fallout 4, you start in a vault with your family, and eventually your kid is kidnapped. So you're spending the game pretty much going through the wasteland trying to find your kid. So it kind of detracts a little bit. It adds, I think, a lot more to the story because it gives you a very deep personal family story. But you can't really create a character of your own. I mean, you have your backstory, you were in the vault, and you have a purpose too for going outside and into the wasteland. So people, I think, were a little upset with the fact that you're always reminded that you are looking for your kid. That is your main motive. You don't have any other motives that you can personally create in your character. It definitely didn't detract it from me at all. But I could totally see where it detracts from some players. So I can totally see that complaint. But overall, a lot of people are saying it's like a big failure in the Fallout universe. You know, Fallout 4 really kind of failed at what it was going to be, this next generation huge step up from Fallout 3, and I really think it did. I mean, you take Fallout 3 too, it had really bad animation for characters and really bad lip syncing. The graphics at the time were good, but it's definitely not the best for the time period that it was in. But no, I've had a blast playing it. I look forward to playing it many more times, and I definitely recommend playing it. If you haven't played Fallout before, I would definitely get into it. There's so much lore to it, hours and hours of lore that I've read up on and tried to really immerse myself in this world. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I certainly hope to start playing some Fallout 4. I hope that because I haven't played too many of the other ones, it'll be a really fresh experience for me because I'm not, you know, judging it against all the other installments of the game. So I hope it'll be a really fun game when I play through it too.
Yeah, I think it's good. And even like Fallout 3 New Vegas, even after 4 is out, I continuously play them like throughout these 5 years. I've always had to play through. You know, Andy has seen me play New Vegas and 3 here all the time, like yesterday, maybe the day before too. So it's still just currently a part of my life, even though it's like 7 or 8 years old. So I really think Fallout 4 will be the same way for me for years to come.
Yeah, good to hear.
I think we're going on to Fact, right?
Yep, our Fact segment for this installment will be a little bit different. Because we're early on and we don't know what you guys want to see and learn, we are not going to throw a whole bunch of facts at you, but we're going to take this time to read some comments from some of our viewers from our previous video. So I actually have to head out, but we hope you enjoy this comment section for it.
Cool. Andy can't be here right now. He went to go get a package, but we have one of our friends here, Evely, to help us out with this last segment here. Now we are going to do this last segment. We're going to read some comments of yours from the last video. So the very first one we have is from Eddie Morales. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? He says, "Do porn." Well, sorry Eddie, I don't think we have quite enough time for that. But if you tune in next time, maybe we can get... What? Is that the door? Evely, why don't you go answer that?
Did somebody order a package?
Where do I sign?